for joining me for another shave. Today's May 12th, it's Sunday, and I am going to do a face shave today. And as you can see by the thumbnail, I told you guys I was going to get out a razor I haven't used in a while, or I haven't used yet, and this is it. This is the later Gillette old type. This one's got the thicker top cap and the thicker base plate. I've got a Canadian pocket model here, which is earlier. And this was Gillette. Consider this Gillette version 1 with DE. There's the single ring and the double ring before this, but then they went to the pocket, came around the same time, and then they changed over to the 3-piece because it was a little cheaper to manufacture. But you can see the top caps thicker. This one's from the 30s. I've got the case and the actual original handle, but as you can see, it is it's cracked, it's soldered, and I picked up that that new I showed you guys, and I epoxied the handle, so I'll use it today. All right, brushed, and oh yeah, for a blade first, got the Gillette Wilkinson sword. It's been a while since I used them. I've got my Century number 3 boar brush. It's been a while since I used that. Got Cremo Sandalwood for a pre-shave. Paraso Red. You can see I'm starting to get down there. I'm going to pick up some more of this. I got the Lucky Witch Hazel for post shave, and then I'm using the Ogala Bay Rum and Vanilla. That's my favorite combination. Sandalwood, vanilla, and bay rum. That's my favorite right there. All right, let me get this pre-shave on, and I'll start this shave. So how have you all been? I know it hasn't been too long, but yeah, and I have to admit, I did kind of a no-no recently. I was at Walgreens, and my curiosity got the better of me, and I picked up the Gillette Labs razor. I didn't pay full price for it. I had points. I should have used it on maybe getting some more Cremo, but they didn't have any. And the King C Gillette razor was $40. And that wasn't happening even with my points. So I seen this, and it's high time I either give this a try with a head shave or a face shave. Well, I tried it out with a face shave, and I know 5-bladed carts just don't work for me. 2-bladed normally is about all I can stand. And I'll tell you what, that thing gave me the worst irritation and ingrown hairs on the face. I will do a head shave with that thing, but yeah, no. Sticking with my DE, my SE, and carts with my 2 blades if I have to use them for travel and all that kind of stuff. But I suspect it'll be just like the Fusion on the head. So I'll do a head shave this week. With that, I also picked up a Dorco. It's from Family Dollar. It's a 2-bladed cart. Reminds me a lot of the Sensor. And I'll be trying that on the dome. Paraso is good soap. And Cremo is good by itself, but it does add slickness to a soap. Good stuff. So now I went to the antique shops Friday. Nothing I was looking for. You know what I've been seeing around lately is a bunch of Rolls razors. But you know, every one of them, the stone's cracked. I've looked at 5 or 6 of them. All right. Trying to set this this boar brush. It's the handle's small at the base, so. All right. I've got this lined up. I already loaded up because with these old types, it can be a pain to load a blade in them. Because of, remember, these are for the old 3-hole thick carbon steel blades. All right, let's get on with this shave. Some say this is an aggressive razor. Well, if you don't get the blade right, it can be aggressive. But all these old types, they, to me at least, they shave the same. I think all Gillette was trying to do with this is trying to solve some of the problems with the old type, with the teeth bending and things getting bent. I don't know if it worked by the 30s. I mean, the new was coming out. I mean, you had the new improved, and then the new was coming out, and this was at the same time, but this was, you know, the budget razor of the time. Like how the Tech was and the in the you know, the 50s, 60s, and 70s. The Tech was the budget razor. The Brownie was that in the 30s. They shaved fine. Remember, Gillette was in the blade selling business. Everybody thinks, oh, they're, you know, they made these beautiful razors. They have been, and they always will be in the blade and cartridge selling business. That's what this thing's about. This is why they went from the Fusion to this, because of how the mechanism, how this thing attaches. I mean, hold on, I don't want to cut myself on the trimmer. But as you can see, it's got that hole there. I suspect that has to do something with patents with the Fusion. Why this? Why they came out with the Gillette Labs. But my experimenting with that kind of stuff is done. You can hear Otis, he wants to go outside. That's a little dry. My brush, I soaked it for a while, but let me hit it with some water. There we go. Nothing worse than your lather drying out. And with boar brushes, and you see I'm choking up on this because this is a very floppy brush. There we go. And that's why I like face lathering, because you can adjust things on the fly. Now let me shut the door here. Alright. Against the grain. So no, I haven't hit any razor bumps, so I'm grateful that that thing didn't give me that. Fusion does that to me quite a bit. But the last time I used a Fusion was probably about 2000, have to be about 2010, somewhere in there, 2009. And I started off with Mach 3. Then I used Fusion for a while, and oh man, it was horrible. So I picked up a Weishi razor, and that was all she wrote. Oh yeah, that's a nice shave. Not a 10. You know, if I get that right there, that'd be a 10. Yeah. That's a 10. That's BBS up here. Yeah, BBS. Nice shave. The old type. Let me rinse off. Any cuts? Not seeing any. Lucky Witch Hazel from Turkey. Good stuff. Inexpensive. No, I was looking. I thought I had one right there. And Ogala Bay Rum and Vanilla. Now, bay rum burns. One of my viewers, he said use some cold water if it, with a couple of drops. That works. I normally cut it with a little bit of witch hazel. I mean, that stuff has witch hazel in it, but oh man, that's good. Nice vanilla, nice bay rum, nice sandalwood. Oh, they all just come together on the face. And the fragrance, oh, it's just an awesome combination. You wouldn't think it would work, but it does. It's awesome. So, no, I think this shaves just like this. They shave exactly the same. This has just got a thicker top cap and base plate. You can't go off of the handle because this is the pocket model. What to look out for these: plate loss, bent teeth, all that kind of good stuff, and the base plates being bent. So if you're looking for one of these, they're all over eBay. Just be careful of Franken razors and the bent teeth, because if you get bent teeth or bent base plates, they can be one aggressive razor. So, and oh yeah, also the handles being cracked. But what's good about that is you can the handle threads, you can buy a handle for really cheap if you want. If you want this original handle, Razor Emporium actually sells. Did I get myself? Hold on. No, I didn't. Okay. Just one of them razor bumps from this darn thing. So, no, Razor Emporium sells a reproduction handle that screws together instead of being press fit. And they actually do sell the handles for these, the tubes, but you got to have them press fit. So, and there's ways of fixing these if you want to try all that kind of stuff. I did. I put epoxy in the bottom and I put epoxy in the top, and I let it set. I use JB Weld though. So, no, that's it. I'm rambling. I want to thank you guys for watching. You got any comments or questions, please put them down below. I'll have a head shave up with this thing tomorrow, and yeah, I'm I'll give my full opinion about this thing in that video. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, and hope the week's well for me. Comments, questions down below. Appreciate you. Take care out there, and happy shaves.